6:53, time for the morning sprint.
Shane Hogan is live from the airport ahead of the First Lady's visit to Madison this morning. Good morning, Shane.
Hey, good morning, Leah. That's right. The First Lady will arrive here sometime around noon today at the private end of the Madison Airport. Now, the First Lady is visiting Madison to tout progress of the president's Cancer Moonshot Initiative. She will also stop today at an education event and a political finance event with Senator Tammy Baldwin. Those both events coming up later in this afternoon. It is Dr. Biden's first visit to Madison in 3 years. It's a big day here for the capital city as more attention comes to the city and the state ahead of the 2024 presidential election.
Shane Hogan, thank you very much. Idalia is now a tropical storm over the Carolinas, down from a Category 3 hurricane when it made landfall in Florida. At its peak, power outages topped nearly 500,000 people in Florida and Georgia. 2 deaths have been confirmed from accidents caused by the storm. Idalia is expected to head out to the Atlantic Ocean sometime this evening.
State lawmakers are still working to save parents on child care. Republicans are proposing a series of changes, including letting providers care for more kids and letting parents create an account to pay for child care with pre-tax dollars. The governor is already pushing back on this. He's called a special session for the legislature the 20th of this month.
Republicans also have a new plan to lower taxes targeting the middle class. A single filer making the state's average of $36,000 a year would see around $32 back on their taxes. The argument from Democrats has been the tax cut benefits the wealthy. However, in this new proposal, the part where it would have impacted those making more than $1 million, that part's been taken out.
Running for re-election in 2026.
Did you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026?
Questions this morning surrounding Senator Mitch McConnell's health after this moment in Kentucky yesterday. The Senate Minority Leader was talking to reporters after a 20-minute news conference. He heard the reporter ask him if he was running for re-election. At first, McConnell says he had a hard time hearing the question, and then he appeared to stare straight ahead for about a half a minute.
All right, 5 minutes away from 7 o'clock, the coolest morning we've had since May. We're down to a 45 in Madison. You can see the cool air across the Badger State extended into northern parts of Illinois. But we are looking at the transition occurring later on today with temperatures climbing through the 50s. Winds will be out of the southeast today. Just a beautiful afternoon, about 5-6 degrees warmer than where we were yesterday. So starting off chilly this morning, grab that jacket. But by the afternoon, that sunshine should warm us up into the upper 70s. Winds will be out of the south and east. First warm forecast, though, carrying us into the weekend does bring in alert days due to some heat, some last hurrah for some summer-like temperatures in the low to mid-90s.
Kelly, thank you. Continuing coverage of Dr. Jill Biden's visit to Madison all day long right here on News 3 Now, folks. Keep it here.